gonna end really badly for me. Oh, no, it's not.
What's up, people? It's your main man, Tommy Gun, back on another track, loaded up for a full drop-by, clip after clip. I'm ready to do this thing. Alright, so I got a little bit different topic today, and I know I always say I got a little bit different topic because these things are all over the place. You know, it's a drive-by. I'm spraying sporadically, baby. But it's all aimed for you, the viewing public, for your pleasure and enjoyment. So, the thing that I'm thinking about, I'm sitting here today, you know, I'm racking my brain going, what am I going to hit off this drive-by about? What's this one going to focus on? I've been thinking, is music dying? Is real music dead? I know it's a debate that's probably been happening since the dawn of time, you know, back when people were beating sticks on a rock, you know, going, and then the first, you know, stringed instrument comes along, or, you know, somebody, you know, starts with a, they said, music is dead. This popular music is killing off the rock stick toms. I don't know. But what I'm thinking is, you know, I've sort of lived through this whole digital revolution where you see, you know, over-processing becoming more and more prevalent, you know, people recording in different rooms rather than sort of the jam band type sessions of, you know, the 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever. And so as it goes further and further on, now you've got, you know, there was techno, and then now you got dubstep and trip hop and all this different kind of stuff coming up, and it's synthesized. You say, well, is that killing music? Well, no, because there's an artist being creative behind it, so it's not an entire, you know, assassination of music as a genre. But the issue is that as music becomes less profitable because there's a wider array of venues because of the digital revolution. In other words, you can put your own music up online. You don't have to go through a big studio anymore and then a distribution chain to deal with reaching your public. You could be completely indie doing stuff, you know, at home and be just as successful or close to it. And as music becomes less popular, or not less popular, less profitable for large firms and corporations, then does the pressure on them to create a higher quality product or a cheaper product that is more mass consumable, I believe that that's a thing. I believe that, you know, it's sort of the Walmartization or McDonald'sization of music. You know, look at, you know, your artists like Lady Gaga and Katy Perry and Taylor Swift, and, you know, you look at when they, well, not Lady Gaga, but you look when a lot of artists start out and they do have that sort of indie vibe where they're writing and creating a lot of their own music, and then they sort of become this corporate construct. And I don't think that there's necessarily anything wrong with that, but when you got 18 songwriters writing a song, it's kind of this perfectly engineered piece of music, whereas I much prefer looking directly into the artist's soul. You know, what about Owl City, man? You know, what about Owl City? You know, I've never heard a piece of music that moved me quite as much as Foster the People. Right. Anyway, nah. And I mean, maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways. I'm trying to hear some Zeppelin or some Doors or whatever. I mean, I don't know. And it doesn't have to be rock. I mean, you know, you look at Elton John and some of the stuff that he's written. It's just beautiful. But the fact is that the diversity in music has never been stronger than it is today. However, popular music is becoming more and more processed. And so it's like, if you don't want the processed, it's easier for you to get raw music, yes. But it's also, there's less quality stuff coming on the radio, for example. So everything sort of has to be this manufactured sound. You know, the chorus goes here, the verse goes here. The pop song has to be exactly, you know, 3.12 minutes long. You know, I don't know. What do you guys feel about this? How are you viewing the progression of music? You know, whether it be, you know, pop, rock, country, hip hop, whatever. You know, it seems to me that the popular artists have less to say. And that's just where I'm coming from, and that's kind of what it boils down to. You've got to dig a lot deeper to find meaningful or important works of art. But that's just where I'm coming from. You know, you guys get back at me with that. You know, and then don't forget, feel free, like, favorite, subscribe, become a hustler today, baby.